Elon Musk SpaceX has achieved a significant milestone by successfully launching the colossal Starship rocket, catching the returning booster using mechanical arms at the launch pad on Sunday.
Forces have killed the mastermind of the October 7th terror attack, the head of Hamas, Yahya Sinwar.
A massive funeral was organized in northern Nigeria following a deadly fuel tanker explosion that claimed the lives of at least 147 people.
Oh my goodness. Just announced his retirement.
Namaste. We bring you a quick roundup of all the major events from around the world that shaped the week. Stay tuned to get up-to-date insights and stay informed on what's happening globally. The first news is coming from the USA, where Elon Musk's SpaceX has completed its fifth Starship test flight, making major strides towards interplanetary travel. The 400-foot rocket launched smoothly, with its massive booster caught mid-air using a robotic chopsticks at the Texas launch pad. The upper stage capsule traveled halfway around the Earth before landing in the Indian Ocean. Musk believes that this test proves the viability of reusable rockets crucial for mission to Moon, Mars and beyond. This success brings SpaceX closer to revolutionizing the space exploration and reducing the cost of space travel.
Here we go. Come on, Maxilla, let's catch this baby.
The second news comes from the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict, where on October 17th, the Israeli military announced the killing of Yahya Sinwar, the leader of Hamas and the mastermind behind the October 7th attack. Sinwar, along with two other militants, was killed in a shootout with Israeli forces in Gaza. On the same day, an Israeli airstrike on a school in Jabalia, northern Gaza, killed 28 displaced Palestinians, including at least 5 children, intensifying the humanitarian crisis in the region. On October 15, 2024, a fuel tanker explosion in Majia, Jigawa State, Nigeria killed at least 153 people and injured over 100 others. The tanker overturned while avoiding a crash, spilling petrol, which villagers attempted to collect before a fire and explosion occurred. A mass burial was held for the victims and many injured were taken to the nearby hospitals. Nigerian authorities, including Vice President Kashim Shettima, called for a safety review and provided emergency aid. President Bola Tinubu promised swift action to prevent future incidents and enforce new safety regulations. Tennis legend Rafael Nadal has announced his retirement from professional tennis, marking the end of an extraordinary career. The 22-time Grand Slam champion has been a dominant force in the sport, particularly on clay, where he earned the title King of Clay with 14 French Open victories. After battling injuries in recent years, Nadal decided to step away from the game, leaving behind an unparalleled legacy. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest tennis players of all time. Fans and fellow athletes around the world have expressed admiration and gratitude for the contribution to the sport. This week in the markets, the S&P 500 remained relatively stable, closing at 5,864, up just 35 points or 0.60% from the last week. Meanwhile, the FTSE 100 saw a positive shift, rising nearly 104 points to finish at 8,358, an impressive 1.3% increase. In contrast, the BSE Sensex experienced a decline, closing at 81,225 after a drop of 620 points or 0.75%. That's all for this week's News Roundup. Thank you for tuning in and staying informed on the major